Hello, Paul Millen's my name. I'm a Director of Vineyard Timbers Limited and the New Zealand Dryland Forests Initiative Project Manager. Today I'll be talking to you about the New Zealand Dryland Forests Research and Development Program. Here's an outline of what I will be covering. We'll be looking at the startup of the NZDFI, market opportunities for naturally durable hardwood, provide an overview of our research and development program, as well as look at our Eucalypt species, yes, their adaptability, natural durability, and the regimes we see for growing them. We'll also cover briefly the branding of our improved planting stock. Post-breakage in Mulberry Vineyards started our local research. At 5% breakage per annum, due to mechanical harvesting and pruning, that with currently about 300,000 hectares of vineyard with 600 posts per annum, there's 900,000 posts needing replacement. You can see in these photos the broken posts and the piles of posts that can accumulate in some vineyards. With this already happening in 2003, we saw the opportunity for producing a naturally durable timber post, and both started planting Eucalypt trials then, as well as processing trials, getting some local trees sawn from good hardwood, durable species, and being able to sell posts to local vineyards who liked the high strength, the natural residues, the natural durability, and the potential for zero waste that these posts offered. We saw other markets for durable hardwood beyond the vineyard posts. There's those in the infrastructure networks throughout New Zealand that we have a lot of use of hardwood, as well as there's potential for the high strength these species have to be converted into LVL beams. And more traditional home decking and outdoor furniture is in significant demand, and there's significant export potential to replace tropical hardwoods with certified timber. A quick look at a comparison of the export sawn timber value to the import sawn timber values in New Zealand at port shows that there is an opportunity, that this is a 5-year average unit value difference of imported timber over exported radiata of 800 to 900 per sawn cubic metre. In 2008, the NZDFI was established by the 4 partners: Proceed New Zealand, University of Canterbury School of Forestry, Mulberry Research Centre, and Vineyard Timbers. The goal of successful durable eucalypt plantations, there's been 4 strands of to our research around free breeding and propagation, around wood technology and heartwood, site characterisation and growth and yield modelling, and plant protection and risk management, all necessary for successful eucalypt forestry. One of the key things is understanding the 2 climate drivers that define the adaptability of eucalypts in New Zealand. These are rainfall, which is shown in this map, and the zones where we have drier parts of New Zealand are where we have our breeding program, but even in the higher rainfall areas of New Zealand, we are discovering many of our species grow. So the more limiting factors, the minimum winter temperatures, because of the impact of frost on young plantings. This map shows that the North Island is considerably warmer than the South Island by 2 to 4 degrees largely, while Northland is in fact at 4 to 6 degrees even warmer than the rest of the North Island. So we're focused on that central North Island part of New Zealand, and by that the areas in yellow and green, and then the northern parts and coastal areas of the South Island. However, climate change is warming things up, and that could see being able to grow eucalypts even more widely in the South Island. The NZDFI species we've selected for breeding include Eucalyptus persistuana, globoidea and quadrangulata as our primary species. There are 4 secondary species: Argifloea, Cladocalyx, Macarinca and Tricarpa. Now, all of these species are run through our breeding program with a focus on fast growth and straight stems, high natural durability, early heartwood formation and colour, drought and frost tolerance, pest tolerance. They all coppice vigorously, which is one of the selection criteria for them as species, and they've also got nectar and pollen for native biodiversity and beekeeping. Here's a slide showing our breeding population as it stands today across various sites, and then the map shows in red, the red dots are all of the trial sites that we have throughout the North Island and the northern South Island. You can see a particular focus on Marlborough. This table you can spend some time looking at more closely, but it shows the key wood properties of density and stiffness, and that by and large these are double the density and stiffness of radiata. Natural durability is our key wood property of interest, and it's classified on the expected life performance of wood in either indoor or exposed to the weather situations. The durability is defined as the inherent resistance of a species specific timber to decay and to insect attack, and it's through the use of natural durability classes that this is shown, as in this table, where based on the Australian standard 5604 is 1, 2, 3 and 4 classes with their in-ground and above ground life expectancy shown. So the class 1 timbers are those that are the best timbers. The natural durability ratings for the NZDFI species are shown in this table. I won't go through them in detail, but they are either class 1 or class 2 species. Briefly on eucalypt regimes, we've seen an opportunity for a novel regime growing 15 to 20 years posts or peeler pole plantations that will supply posts and poles for vineyards and horticulture, and or logs that can be rotary peeled for LVL, and we're looking at the potential to harvest upper crown and foliage for bioenergy and eucalypt oil. Traditionally, eucalypts are grown for large saw logs under 30 to 40 year rotation, so we can see that being done with our species. Also that they can be planted for permanent forests due, again, this time their high density and fast growth rates lead to rapid carbon sequestration, and their coppicing ability will help soil stabilisation, and nectar and honey for beekeeping and biodiversity is another benefit they could offer. Continuous cover forests are an opportunity where a plantation can be selectively harvested once it reaches about age 20, and smaller saw logs can be taken and or post and peeler poles. So there's an opportunity for any grower. We have a branding program for our improved Eucalypt seed and germplasm and the nursery stock that will be produced. This is the Xylogene Nature's Green Diamond brand, and royalties will be collected on the sale of Xylogene seed and plants. We see the brand could add value to future hardwood forests and timber products by the formation of a cooperative or another legal entity of Xylogene forest growers and processors that produce Xylogene hardwood products. And there's the vision for the future shown in this poster. It captures much of what I've said and shows in a chart the planting starting from 2020, in the middle there, the aim that we produce our Xylogene branded hardwood chain. If we're able to do that, we think New Zealand will be in a strong position to be a unique producer of certified durable hardwood. Thanks to an excellent dedicated team of people must be given for making all of our work program possible. They are all listed here, and in addition, there's the many supporters of the DFI over the last 11 years. Thank you for listening.